Hello, thanks for joining me. Day's going pretty good. I'm doing some updates on my YouTube channel uh, to the search engine optimization. I've been getting a lot of emails from people giving me advice. Thanks for stopping by. Check out my channel. I'm looking for more subscribers. I'm closing in on my 500 subscribers, and I'd like your help. Thank you. Please take a look. Thanks. Let me turn this light down. It's a little bit bright. I'm getting some highlights on my face. Let's see. Yeah, that's a little bit better. I'm not so washed out. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. How do I reply? Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I've been working on my optimization for my channel today, and it's going good. All right. Thank you so much. Thanks for subscribing. I appreciate it. Thank you. Appreciate it. See you later. Thank you for subscribing. Appreciate your guys' help. I'm closing in on my numbers. Trying to get some of this glare off of my head. Let's see if this light is causing it. No. It's coming from... Oh, it's probably coming from up here. I have some windows above me. Adjust my camera a little. Yeah, that's a little bit better. But I do still see that light coming from up here. That's even worse. That's just a little better. Guess I don't need this light with so much natural light coming in. Thank you. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it. Well, one of my best tips for getting started in acting, it doesn't matter really where you're located. I would say the best thing to do is to start trying to get cast in some non-union shorts, maybe something done at colleges or high schools, something where you can get a copy. But make sure that if you volunteer to act in some of their projects, that you get a copy, and they guarantee that they're going to give you a copy. And one way you want to make sure is in advance, when you're starting, you get their personal email addresses and be friendly. Tell them that you want to make sure you'd like to get some contact information so that when the project is over, you can be sure to get a copy. So the best way to get started is to start volunteering and acting in some projects. Another best way is take a smartphone. If you have a friend who wants to shoot, take a smartphone, get 2 or 3 friends together, and do some improv scenes. Plan it out, though, so that the scene has a beginning, middle, and end, and start shooting those. You'll get experience acting, you'll get experience shooting, and you'll get experience editing. So my best advice for anyone who's brand new is to start acting, even if it's projects that you initiate yourself. And they don't have to be long projects. They can be shot in one day. They can be shot in a half a day, one location. Get a couple of friends together, and you plan out what the scenes will be, and you shoot those. And the more you shoot these scenes and the more you do acting, the better you're going to get. And then another good tip for someone who's just starting acting is to read any acting books on beginning actors that you can find. I know a lot of people like to read their stuff on the internet, but I think there's more concentrated and thought out, planned information in books. Now, you don't have to buy the new books. You can go on Amazon, and there are a lot of great acting books. Do a quick Google search of the best acting books for new actors, and start with the cheapest one and read it cover to cover. The more you read about acting and the more you understand the acting techniques that are involved in it, the better you're going to be as you get started, because there are techniques that you need to know. And once you know those basic techniques, you can form your own technique that works for you. So those are my advice. Start shooting, read as many acting books as you can. And the reason I say books is because sometimes the information on the internet is not complete. People will shorten it down to, to save time, or they'll change it, So if you get a nice book by someone who published it, there's so many out there. That's a series of videos I've been planning to do. I have it on my work list. I'm going to go through my library of books that I've had for over 40 years, and some of those you can still get, and the information is still valid, because being a good actor does not change. That basic information never changes. So try that. Get some books, start reading, and doing short skits with your friends, beginning, middle, and end. It doesn't have to be wacky comedy stuff. I'm talking about drama. You can do drama. You can do, you can do comedy. But I'm not talking about like jackass skits. I'm talking about skits where you're actually acting. You're playing a character, and one of your friends or two of your friends are playing another character, so that you can see how to express emotions. And you're doing that on your own. And then also, again, look for good acting classes in your area and research them. Do a Google search, find out people who have went to the classes. Maybe try to reach out to some of the people who have went to the classes. Most of the time, the acting teacher will have a website, and on the website will be recommendations. And you can sometimes track those people down. Get referrals from people you know. Maybe you can get referrals from community college in the theater department. You can get you can get information from an acting teacher, who can refer you to reputable acting classes in your area. But check them out before you go. And also, a lot of acting classes have what's called an audit, where you can go one class for free and see if this is something you would like. So my basic advice is get started where you are. It's not going to cost you anything. And start building that resume, because you're going to need a resume, and then you're going to need headshots. But you can get started right away, even without a resume or without a headshots. And give it a try. It's worth it. If it's something you want to do, life is short, get started, but you need to get trained. So many actors start without getting any training. You need to get that training. So thanks for watching, and thanks for subscribing. I do appreciate it. And look on my channel. I have more videos about how to begin as an actor. They're there already. And I'm going to be making more, because I'm finding out that there are a lot of people who obviously want to get into the acting business. There's so many opportunities now with all the streaming shows and cable. And so give it a try, and you'll really have a chance to break into this field, because it's not impossible. No matter what your type is, they need all types. Okay, thanks a lot. I appreciate it. I'm going to come back on in about maybe an hour or so for the end of the day. I have a shoot this evening, so I'm going to be not editing too long today. But I thank you for subscribing, and anyone else out there can help me out. I appreciate that. I'm closing in on my 500, which is a good milestone for me. I'm working towards getting monetized, and all you guys are helping. I appreciate it. So have a nice day. I'm going to check off for right now. Thank you.